Yeah. Right, so here we go. So it is your lovely new caravan. I've already explained to your wife what it is. I'm going to give you enough of the basic knowledge so you can go out and hopefully start enjoying yourselves in it without stressing. It is a lot of information to take in, but there's just a few little minor points that you need to sort of take on board. The rest of it, you can have a good play with it. There isn't anything you can break, so there's no need to be worried or anything about it. Okay. I'll start off. I'll talk all about the features externally on your van first. Then we'll move inside and I'll talk about everything on the inside. If you have got any questions at any time, please feel free just to stop me and ask away. Okay?
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Did you say you're cold? Have you been in the van? The heating's on, it's nice and warm.
Can we go inside? Yeah, go on then. That's it.
Oh, is that the smoke alarm?
It's on fire already.
I know what it is. It's just burning the dust off.
Right, you go in with him. Okay.
Right, first thing I'll talk about is sighting and levelling your caravan.
Yeah.
So imagine when you pull up on the site,
Yeah.
put it on its pitch, 9 out of 10 times the site will be level.
Yeah.
But if it's not level, left to right, the way to level that is some wood underneath the wheels.
Yeah.
So literally raise or whichever side needs it to level it off.
Okay.
And then the front to back's all done off the jockey.
Yeah.
And then obviously you wind your 4 legs down.
Yeah.
For your stability.
Yeah. Okay.
There is some rather mad people out there that'll say, no, you use the legs to level the caravan. You don't.
No.
They're just there for stabilisation.
Yeah.
So use wood to level it up.
Right, okay then.
Little spirit level's quite handy thing.
in the car.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
I mean, you'll be alright on our site here. I mean, if you've put it on, and when I say you're literally a tiny bit out, then yeah, by all means, just wind that side of the caravan down with the legs first. If you imagine just to lift it up a little bit, that's fine. But
Okay then.
you may think levelling it's a bit of a strange thing, but believe me, until you go to fry an egg on your cooker and all your eggs are sitting down on one side of the pan.
Okay.
Right, so other than that, talk on the features. So the front one, this is your stabiliser hitch.
Okay.
So this is why it's a paint-free, grease-free tow ball. Because what it is, when this closes in, it's got pads inside there which grip onto your tow ball.
Okay,
so it gives you extra stability. So it needs to be grease-free, paint-free tow ball. Behind us here, we've got your main hitch. Then we've got your breakaway cable. Got the 2 lights. So we've got your lights and then your power cable as well.
Okay.
Handbrake for this one is as easy as handbrake off, handbrake on.
Right. Okay.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
If you are on a slope, don't be alarmed if it comes all the way back to you. It's just the extra pressure
Right,
that the pads need to go on.
No.
And then the jockey wheel winds up and down and also raises and lowers on the side.
Yeah.
But as daft as it is with most of the things on here will make more sense once I've hooked you up to your car at the end of the demonstration.
Okay then.
So I'll move into the gas cupboard on the front. You've got a wheel brace.
Yeah.
You've got your old bit, a leg winder.
Yeah.
Your pipes for your Wastemaster.
Okay.
Then this is my gas pipe. This is just a demonstration.
Yeah.
I've already fitted your bottle. All I need to do is just attach the pipe.
Lovely.
So when it comes to your gas, all you simply do is just turn your bottle on and off from the top here.
Okay.
There is a shut-off valve on your regulator here.
Yeah.
Ignore that really. That's there for when the guys are safety checking your van.
Right. Okay. So you don't have to touch that.
No. So just literally turn your bottles on and off by the top of the bottle.
Yeah.
And there is an open closed on the bottle, so you know which way is which. And then we've got your toilet chemicals.
Yeah.
So your blue for the cassette and the pink for the flush tank.
Okay.
That'll make more sense when I can explain it
Yeah,
afterwards. And then we've got your lovely power cable in the front there for you.
Right. Lovely. Brilliant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy with everything in there?
Yeah. Happy with that.
Lovely. Right, so we'll move them around the side. So your front legs are both positioned on the sides of the caravan. And all you do is just simply push your leg winder in and just get winding. Once it's down to the floor, just a couple more turns just so it's nice and stable on the floor.
Lovely.
Right, your water inlet. Now for your water inlet, it's the lid that closes it in, so you need to make sure you push the lid all the way back before you take your pipe out.
Right, okay then.
So then in opposite to put it in, all you simply do is just push it in, close the lid.
Right.
As simple as that. And then on the bottom here, you've got your pump and everything in there. So all you need to do is just basically drop that in the bottom of your Akerol and you're set and you're ready to go.
Okay.
Okay. Next one down, Truma. This is the vent for your water boiler.
Right.
So your water boiler will run on electric, gas, or gas and electric.
Right, okay.
Anything to do with gas, you need to remove this cover.
Right.
And it's just a nice, simple, goes over the top. So to remove it, it's just simply pull it off.
Right. Okay.
So if you ever want to use gas for your hot water, you need to take the
Yeah.
cover off. If you're running on electric, you're fine, you can just leave it.
Right, okay then.
Okay. So, next bit down. So, we've got your mains, so this is your 240 hookup.
Yeah.
Just up to the side of it here, there's an external satellite feed.
Right.
So, if you've got satellite on the post,
Yeah.
you can run your satellite cable straight in and it'll send satellite to the
Right,
van.
okay, then.
Or on the other hand, you can get a screw attachment which goes in there, which will turn that to a TV aerial.
Ah, right.
So
okay.
then you can run their TV aerial from the post
Yeah.
to in here.
Okay,
Some sites have got their own mast because they're in the middle of nowhere. And
Yeah.
it's a poor TV signal.
Yeah.
Really
Okay
small
then.
So next one across, this is your leisure battery.
Yeah.
Do you understand how a caravan works with the battery and the mains power?
I'm guessing it just charges it.
Yeah.
That just keeps it charged permanently.
Yeah,
Right.
really. What your 240's doing, you're right there, is recharging up this battery. What else it's doing is powering like your 3-pin plug sockets, like your household plug
Yeah, yeah.
sockets, and things like your microwave and things
Yeah.
like that. So that's really what that's running. But when then your lights and everything, all the rest are all running off your 12
Off your
volt
12
system.
volts, yeah.
So obviously all that's doing then, it's drawing off this, but this is putting the power back in.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can have the alarm going off in a minute. Right, that's your brand new. Find the alarm then. Right, next one down, we've got your fridge vents here.
Yeah.
I have got it running on gas at the minute, so a lot of heat's coming out of the one side.
Right. Okay.
Don't be alarmed if heat's coming out the back. It's no different than our fridges at home. All
Right.
it is we don't walk around the back of our fridges
Right.
at home, so you don't
Yeah.
realise how much heat
Yeah.
they are actually chucking
Okay.
out. So, where my bucket is your waste outlets. So this is all the waste for your sinks and your shower.
Yeah. Okay.
So obviously all it is, 2 grey pipes on, and then the one single end goes into your waste master.
Yeah.
But what you'll find is the waste master is just slightly bigger than your Akerol. So once you've run out of water in your Akerol, you'll find if you run out of that, you'll have to
That's
empty your
gonna
waste
be full,
master.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like it's
Yeah, yeah.
2 at once. You're normally
Okay.
emptying one and filling up the other
Yeah.
as you go down.
Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
Right. Flush tank. Hold on. Let me just grab some keys for that. 2
Okay.
secs. Ooh, can I just have the keys? Find the alarm. There you have an argument now. Who set the alarm? Right, so toilet. So what this is in the top here,
Yeah.
this is a separate water tank for flushing your toilet.
Okay.
So rather than it using your lovely fresh water there,
Yeah.
it's got its own separate tank. So when you're flushing the toilet, you're not emptying out that water.
Right. Okay.
What it is, it's about a 5 to 6 litre tank in here.
Okay.
And then it's the pink liquid and
Yeah.
then water. If you read on the pink liquid, it tells you the dilution. All the
Right.
pink liquid's for, it's a nice smelling solution. So when you're flushing your toilet, it smells nice.
Yeah. So that goes in.
Yeah, you literally just tip it straight in there.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah,
then.
so you may need, I use, them big squash bottles, I carry one of them
Yeah.
to tip it in, or a watering can or anything along
Right,
those
okay then.
lines. But what I'd do is just fill this up for how long you're there, and if you're going to be using your toilet or not.
Yeah.
If you're on a site where the toilets are 2 seconds away, you're probably not going to use it quite so much, so I'd
Yeah.
probably only stick a litre in it,
Right. Okay.
rather than filling it to the brim. Because the
Right.
main thing is if you filled it to the brim and hardly used it, you'll need to drain it out before you travel home, because you don't want to be travelling with a full tank in there in case it's sloshing out internally inside.
Right. So that's just that liquid then, is it?
Yeah, it's the pink liquid and then
the pink-
topped up with water.
Just topped up with water.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So a litre. Just put. A
Yeah,
litre
I'll
in.
just probably put a litre in to start with. It all
Yeah.
depends. Some people don't even use the toilets in the caravans.
Yeah.
But it all depends on how much you're going to use. Obviously, if you're away for a week, I probably would fill it up then.
Yeah.
But if you're only going away for a couple of nights, then no, I'll probably just stick a litre or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
See how you get on with that. So now, below, got the business end.
Right. Take note of this, right?
There, we'll do 2 seconds. Toilet gates open.
Picture with that camera. I want to see.
Let's try again. Hey, there we go. So, this is your lovely cassette where all the goodness goes. All it is virtually one of them full of the blue liquid.
Yeah.
In it goes.
Inside. Right,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just a spot of water, about double that again.
Yeah.
All that's doing then is starting to break down all the goodies which go into here.
Right. Okay.
And plus that blue liquid will neutralise any odour inside it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't smell a toilet,
Right.
it just smells of blue liquid.
Yeah. Okay then.
Okay, so when you come to empty it,
Yeah.
It lights up inside the toilet to let you know when it's your turn.
Yeah.
All you do is unscrew your cap,
Yeah.
tip it up, and then press the button.
Right.
All the button is an air release.
Right.
And the best advice when you're emptying it, don't put this on the wall next to where you're leaning in, because if you knock it in with your arm, I certainly wouldn't want to go down that pit and get it back out.
Right, yeah.
So make sure you put it by your feet when you're emptying
Yeah.
it. And then obviously once you've emptied it, to reuse it again, all you need to do is just recharge it again with the blue liquid and just simply slide it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So all you do is push it in and it
Yeah,
just...
look.
Alright,
That's
is
it.
that it?
And then all it is a little yellow catch on the bottom there, squeeze the catch, and then it's released.
Right.
Next thing to show you is the drain off. You know I said about this tank,
Yeah.
draining it. It's literally that little grey bung there.
Ah, right, okay.
All you literally do is just pull that grey bung out, and that will drain all the contents of this tank.
Right, okay then. Problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
happy with that?
Yeah, happy with that, yeah.
So, we'll squeeze those back. Not much to it. Have you got a number plate with it, did you say?
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
yes.
perfect. Well, if you give us that when we're finished, and I'll get that
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
on for
okay.
you. And as you see, your two rear legs are both on the back end of the caravan
Yeah.
there for you.
Okay.
Handles, you'll notice there's handles on the back of the front. If you do ever need to push and pull your caravan
Yeah.
around, make sure you're using the handles.
Yeah.
Don't be pushing off the bodywork and that, because they're not structurally
Yeah,
designed for it. It's always on the handles where you need
Okay,
to push
no
them.
problem.
Okay. So, move them round. So, this is underneath the bed cupboard.
Okay.
What it is with these cupboards, they're really good, but only fill it up when you're on site.
Right.
Especially if you're new to towing,
Yeah.
you want to try and keep the weight down as minimal as possible
Right,
in here. And
yeah.
you definitely don't want to be putting anything heavy in this back
Right,
cupboard.
okay then.
When you're on site, you can cram whatever you want. You can even chuck the kids in there if they were irritating you.
Yeah, well, happy days.
But no, when you're sort of travelling, you just want light items in here.
Yeah.
But as I say, when you're on site, you can fill it up.
Just fill it up, yeah.
Whatever you want.
The back stays, where do you wind them? Down there?
Right at the very back here. Yeah, if you look, the nuts on the end there.
Oh yeah, got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's the same, all it is the back ones are always
Yeah.
on the back and the side two are on the side.
Okay then.
Okay. So, wheels and tyres while I'm here.
Yep.
It is 65 psi per tyre, it is on the door here.
Okay, yeah.
And it's 115 newton metres for your wheel nuts.
Okay.
Now I only know that because I've read your book, so you don't need to memorise it, it is inside your manual
It's
inside
right,
there
okay then.
for you.
Okay.
Now with your wheel nuts, they've been checked in the PDI. I'll do them again for you today,
Yeah.
but from today onwards it's down to yourself to be
Yeah.
checking.
Okay.
The main thing is caravans left unattended for long periods of time. You don't know if anyone's been fooling around with it, and believe
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
something that takes 30 seconds to check the tight will give you a lot of peace of mind
Yeah.
when you're towing down the road.
Yeah.
So please just be checking your wheels and tyres before you
Okay.
set off
Yeah.
on your journeys. Right, next one is your door. Don't run off yet because I want to
Oh,
show
well,
you
yeah.
this. Especially you. Do you want to come here, young man? I'm going to show you something. Right, all it is you have got a lovely catch on your door here. And you can't close the door without pulling that catch first. So we do tend to repair quite a lot of these and these from where they've either had a few too many of them or the kids are a bit excited and they just rag the door and you then end up snapping one or the other.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
And then obviously you've got the lovely barn style door as well. So look, it's like a Western saloon.
That's good, isn't it?
So we'll keep moving down.
Come on, Mummy.
Got
Come on.
what they call a wet locker.
Okay.
So this is good for dirty towels, walking boots.
Yeah.
Again, one of the kids, if they've really irritated you, wedge
Yeah,
you in
fit
there.
Harry in there.
But what's quite good about that, it is a sealed unit as such. So you can't put anything wet in there without worrying about getting anything
Okay.
wet inside the bag. And then there is an external 240 socket in there as well.
Okay.
So if you have got an awning and you want to power something up externally,
Yeah.
you've got a plug
Got-
socket
right,
in there.
no problem.
And then, last but not least, external barbecue point.
Okay.
So this is obviously tapped in directly to your gas bottles in
Yeah.
there. So all you need to do is the bayonet fitted in there,
Yeah.
turn that valve on, and then you can operate anything gas externally, so whether it's a barbecue or a burner or
Yeah.
anything along those
Lovely.
lines.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Okay.
about it for the outside. You happy?
Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Right, jump inside then, we'll make a start on the inside.
The water's still dripping down. I thought the carpet was stained, but it's not.
It was our valeter guy had to disappear off, so we got one of his colleagues to wash it, and they're a bit heavy-handed on the roof. Hence, I have had some blue roll in here. I've been trying to catch the drips, but every time I clean it up and come back, there's more drips. I think, oh. Yeah, all it is don't ever particularly jet wash the roof of your caravan.
Okay.
It's, They're supposed to avoid the vent, but they always seem to always manage to get a dribble in the side of it. Right, the first place I want to start is just underneath this bench seat here. So if I can just squeeze in that top corner.
Hurry.
Hang on. So, all it is, in the very top corner here, this is your water boiler.
Okay.
Now, do you see up the side of the boiler, you see that blue pipe in?
Yeah.
And then you see the little yellow tap that's sitting flat at the minute?
Yeah.
That's your drain off tap.
Okay.
Especially important this time of the year, with winter and things freezing. You don't want to leave any fluids in your van when you're not using it.
Okay.
So all you need to do to drain your water system down is just simply lift that yellow lever up so it sits up in the air.
Okay.
That will automatically drain the system straight out of a hole, straight where that switch is.
Yeah.
All you need to do then is just pull the last residual water through your taps.
Right,
And
okay
through your
then.
shower head.
Okay then.
And
then you're
put
set
it
for
flat
winter.
again when you're done.
Yeah, leave it open when you're not using it. It's just the next time you come to use it, then close it down and pull your water
Yeah.
through the system to reprime it.
Okay then.
Okay, happy with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So, next one I'll do next, we'll jump to the wardrobe. Sorry, everything's a bit spread out inside this van. It's quite hard to... So, all it is your power controls are all down here on the board.
Okay.
I'll start at the little quadrant in the top corner there.
Yeah.
The very top one here
Yeah.
is your changeover from running off your leisure battery to your vehicle battery. It's down at the minute on van, and that's what you want to run off. Because
Right.
you know then that you're pulling off your leisure battery,
Yeah.
and then that 240's recharging it back up for you.
Okay.
The next one below the blacked out one,
Yeah.
this one here is for your battery charger.
Okay.
I would just leave that one on constantly because you know then,
It's
as soon as you've got that
charged.
mains plugged in,
Yeah.
it's recharging up your
Okay then.
batteries. Now, the two on the other side here. Top one is the space heater.
Yeah.
So that's the electric for your fire.
Okay.
The next one down is the electric for your water heater.
Okay.
Now this is the one and only thing you can do any damage to in this van,
Yeah.
is having that water heater switched on without having any water in your system.
Right. Okay.
So
then.
get yourselves into a habit,
Yeah.
when you leave, make sure that is switched off,
Switched off.
inside there.
Okay.
All it is when you get to your next site, what it is you'll plug your power in,
Yeah.
and then you'll start chatting to the couple next door,
Yeah.
and then in the meantime you've burnt your element out inside there, because it will just heat up when there's no water present.
Right.
Okay, so that is the one and only thing you can do.
And which was that?
That's the bottom one here.
Okay.
But what that is, that's the electric for your water boiler.
Yeah.
So as soon as you switch that on, your hot water will instantly heat up, and it will heat up to
Yeah.
70 degrees.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
So when we go over there,
Yeah.
we have to switch it off and.
No,
And
what
then
I
will
will
the
leave.
system be
I've already
water-
primed all the
Oh,
system
right,
for
okay
you,
then.
so we'll leave the water in it for tonight.
Okay.
But obviously, once you've finished up there tonight,
Yeah.
say tomorrow morning when you're packing down,
Yeah.
you'll just need to drain the system down. So just
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure that you switch that off
Switch that off
before you
before we
start.
drain it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take in a minute when you're
So,
ready.
electric on there. The gas controls are just on the wall here behind me. So
Right,
your
okay.
water boiler will run on either electric, gas, or gas and electric at the same time.
Okay.
So in the cupboard here, water heater switches it on to electric, heats it
Okay.
up to 70 degrees.
Yeah.
On the wall behind me here, the top one here, if you look it says Ultra Store. So Ultra Store is tank,
Yeah.
storage tank, and it's just as easy as the grey collar turns on the outside. All you do is just simply turn it to the flame. You'll see the light and you will hear it click, but
Yeah.
it should already lit.
Okay.
Green light means you're lit. If
Right.
a red light appears, it means it hasn't lit.
Right.
And it's normally one or two things. One, you haven't turned your gas bottle on, as
Yeah.
daft as it sounds.
Yeah.
And two, you've left that cover on externally.
Right. Okay. So it's a safety.
Yeah,
sort of
yeah, it's a
thing,
safety thing. The burners won't work. It's obviously not got enough air in
Yeah.
there for it to go. So then, all it is your water is thermostatly controlled on the black dial on the outside.
Okay.
So you can turn it down as low as 30
Yeah.
or as high as 70.
Right.
As I say, on the electric it just heats up to 70. So with the little one you may want to regulate your water. So what it is have it switched off on the electric switch in here,
Yeah.
and just run off your gas.
Right, okay
And
then.
then you can temperature control
Yeah,
the hot
yeah.
water.
Right. Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy
We've
with
got
that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Try to take it all in.
Yeah. Yeah. I know it is a lot. Right. So that's your hot water. Electric in there, gas on the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Got that.
Right. Let me just jump back in here. Next things to show you in here. Top row, you've got your fuses. They are labelled up just below it, your 12-volt fuses, and then your 240 mains breakers are on the bottom.
Yeah.
So if you're ever having any electrical problems, that's
Look
really
in
your
there,
first
yeah.
protocol
Okay, then.
to check in there. Okay.
No problem. Yeah.
Right.
Got
I'll do the panel above the door next.
that. Okay.
So this one is really, really simple. It is power off.
Yeah.
Now, as you see these lights are still on.
Yeah.
What this is these are wired directly into your mains feed. So if you're on site and you're going out at night, you will have to manually switch these off.
Right,
'Cause
okay.
imagine if I pull out your mains power cable now, these lights will go
Yeah.
off. So the 12-volt system is switched off at the minute,
Okay.
but your 240 system's still active.
Yeah.
So you just need to manually switch these lights off.
Okay.
So other than that, as I say, power off, power on.
Okay.
And then as you see, everything else lights up then.
Yeah.
The only reason that does is because I've got everything switched on.
Right.
But if you look on all your lights, they are all individually switched on.
Right.
Same in all of them all the way around. So you can literally have switched on what you want.
Yeah.
Obviously we just have everything on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So next one across is your lights again.
Yeah. Okay.
So as daft as it all it is you've just got 2 light switches for that.
Ah,
light
right.
there.
Okay. Yeah.
They
Okay.
say that because this is your entrance light. So what they're saying is when you first come in, that's your entrance light. Now next one across is your water pump.
Okay.
Just as easy as when your water pump's on, you get the little green light inside
Yeah.
you. As you hear, your water pump isn't running now, and the only time it will run is when you're asking for water,
Right,
or
okay.
you've run out of water.
Yeah.
So if we open up the taps now,
Yeah.
the water pump will kick in and run.
Right.
When you close the tap, the water pump will shut
Right.
off.
Okay then.
If you're hearing your pump running, what it will be is you'll run out of water outside. So all you need to do is just switch that off,
Yeah.
refill up your Akerol, come back, switch that back on.
Yeah.
Now, all you need to do to pull your water through, sorry young man, I'll be quick with this, is always run your cold tap first.
Yeah.
Once you've got constant running water on the cold side,
Yeah.
well then all you do is just simply turn it over to the hot side, and again, just run it until you've got constant running water on that side.
Okay then.
And that's as simple
Yeah.
as priming up your system.
Right, okay.
What you'll find if it's been drained down, it could take a minute and a half or
Yeah.
so for that water to pull through the system.
And you do
by the
that
time
with
it's
all
been
taps.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Start at the kitchen and
Yeah.
then work your way back.
Okay.
As I say, your toilet is in the back there for you.
Can you use it?
Yeah, well, it's yours.
Oh, okay. Go on then.
All you need to do is open up the grey gate. You see the grey lever at the bottom
Yes.
corner there,
Yes.
and the seat does swivel around as well.
Oh, okay. Come here then.
Like I say, let's not film him having a pee. So, as I say, water pump.
Yeah.
The last one is just a switch for checking the condition of your leisure battery.
Okay.
So, as you see at the minute, we're just into the green now.
Yeah.
What it is this, in normal operation, that will be all the way up here in the green.
Right.
All it is I've got everything switched on at the minute
So
and
it's-
everything running on
yeah.
electric, so it's a big draw on that
Yeah.
battery, where obviously the less things you've got on, the more charge that it's putting back
Right.
into your battery
Okay
for
then.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, does that
yeah.
make sense?
Yeah. 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 Got that.
Fantastic, fantastic. So I'll move on to your fire next. So inside the cupboard, remember you've got space heater, which is electric for your fire.
Yeah.
All that switch does in there is power up this one on the wall here.
Right. Okay.
And it's as easy as, again, the grey collar turns, it goes to 500,
Yeah.
1,000, and then all the way up to 2,000.
Right.
All that is kilowatts.
Yeah.
So that's the amount of power you send into that boiler.
Right.
To your
the
fire,
fire.
sorry. The more power you send to it, the faster it'll heat up.
Yeah. Okay then.
That's as simple
Yeah.
as that. And then all it is it's thermostatically controlled, same as your water.
Yeah.
It's thermostatically controlled on the outside, so it goes all the way up to number 9, obviously down to number 1.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So all that's doing then is powering up elements in the front of this fire.
So that doesn't run off gas
Pumps
at
the
all.
heat.
that?
Yeah, gas
oh,
and
gas
electric.
and electric.
Yeah,
Right.
same
okay.
again, same again. So all it is for your fan now to circulate the air around, all it is A is for heat,
Yeah.
and then it's just as simple as this is your fan speed.
Right.
What
okay.
it is, the fans will only kick in when it's needed, if you get what I mean. The fans will, once the fire's up to temperature, it'll then blow the air around for you. When it's hot enough here, again, the fans will just shut down, and then once it's gone cold again, them fans will just kick
Yeah.
in to recirculate the air
Okay,
around
then.
for you. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
So that's A. So,
But I need another.
right, for the gas, so simple.
Okay.
Round to 0
Yeah.
is off.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it's just as easy as turn it round.
Yeah.
Can we open this thing?
Oh, well, imagine, because I've already had it going, it's going.
Yeah. Yeah.
All you do is just hold your finger down on there,
Ah. Right.
wait until it stops clicking,
Yeah.
lift your finger off.
Right,
If it
okay.
hasn't lit, it'll start going.
Yeah.
And all you literally do is just hold your finger down
It's
on
like
there.
lighting a gas fire here.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Yeah.
Exactly the same.
Open that.
And as I say, when you lift your finger off, you know it's lit. You'll hear it go woof as
Yeah.
it kicks in anyway.
Okay, then.
And that's running your fire on gas.
Yeah.
And that's doing the same as the electric. It's just pumping the heat out. But all it is you'll find the gas does heat up hotter than the electric.
Yeah. Right. Okay then.
It's up to you. It's
Yeah.
up to you. Obviously, if you're in the summer and that, I'd probably just run off 500 on there.
Yeah.
Obviously, deepest, darkest winter, I would be half tempted to run on the gas and the electric at the same
right,
time
okay,
if you're
then.
really, really
Right.
cold.
Okay then.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, as you can feel, I've had this on about half an hour, and it's you're Yeah, it's certainly hot in here.
Yeah, yeah. It is nice. and
Roasted.
toasty.
Yeah, nice and toasted. Okay.
Okay.
Happy on that?
Yeah, got that.
Right. Various storage cupboards above your head.
Yeah.
Main advice with them when you're travelling is not to put anything too heavy up there.
Right, okay.
Again, when you're on site, you can cram whatever you want
Yeah.
in there, but just when you're travelling, just be careful you're not putting anything too heavy
Okay.
at the top.
Yeah.
In your drawers, your first drawer there is all your manuals and everything.
Oh, right,
so
okay then.
there is a manual for every bit of equipment in here, so you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to absorb in everything I'm telling
Okay
you. There
then.
is manuals
Yeah.
inside you there. So onto your fridge. Now your fridge will run on electric, as I've got it at the minute. See
Yeah.
the little plug symbol? If I press this button again, vehicle battery
Okay.
or gas.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
On gas and electric, your fridge is working at its full potential.
Yeah.
On the vehicle battery, it's only holding the temperature.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to leave home to go on holiday with items in your fridge,
Yeah.
always run it down on either gas or electric first, get it nice and cold,
Yeah.
and then change it over
it
to
over
the,
to
to the
12.
vehicle battery. Okay. And all you literally need to do is just change this symbol
Mummy.
to the battery, plugged in the car, that's it, off you go. There's no switches or anything else to play around with.
Oh, right,
All you
okay.
literally need to do is switch your fridge on, which is a little button at the front,
Yeah.
select that, plug it into the car, woof, and off you go.
Right. Okay.
As easy as that.
Right.
Okay. As you see, it's flashing at me at the minute.
Yeah.
That's because there's no power source there.
Right.
So if you're trying to light the gas through your fridge, and that's flashing, it means the gas hasn't lit.
Right.
All you
okay,
need to
then.
do is just simply switch your fridge off with a little button at the front,
Yeah.
switch it back on, and it will self-prime and self-ignite itself.
Right. Okay then. Right.
Okay.
Got
And
that.
then the last buttons on this side is just simply the temperature. So obviously all 5 bars lit is the coldest that your
Yeah.
fridge will run at.
Okay. So that's on gas at the minute.
Yeah,
then?
running on gas.
Yeah. Right.
Now, as daft as it is, 99% of caravans will use electric for everything.
Yeah.
My advice is every now and then, run your fire on gas, run your heating on gas, run your fridge on gas.
Yeah.
Main reason being, first thing is you know that everything's in working order.
Yeah.
The second one is if you're ever on a site and you have a power cut, you can smile and laugh away because you know how to turn everything and run your stuff on gas.
Yeah.
Where you'll see a lot of other caravanners running around getting their manuals like, oh, why do I get this to switch on gas?
Yeah.
So it's a good, handy thing to know that you
Yeah.
every
just
now
to-
and then do operate your systems
Yeah.
on gas. Just so
Okay
you
then.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
So, various kitchen cupboards in here with the racks as well for your storage.
Okay.
Mummy, look at
Then, onto your, actually we'll do this little cupboard down here. Got your little sort of kitchen drawers here, slide out rails as well. There is a couple of gas shut-off valves just in the bottom corner there.
Okay.
They are labelled up on the door here so you know which is which.
Yeah.
But our main advice, if you do ever smell gas, just switch it
Switch it off, yeah.
These are more there for an engineer if he ever wants to remove your cooker, your fridge, your
Yeah.
boiler or your fire or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
Right, move on to your cooker. 1 to 6 on the end here relates to your electric ring.
Okay.
Quite obviously, your electric ring will only run off the 240.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it won't
yeah.
work off your 12-volt system. Then we've got your hobs. We've got 1, 2, 3. And you've got a lovely 12-volt igniter. So as long as there's power on your leisure battery, you'll always have a spark. And then it's as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Right. Okay.
Okay, as easy as that. What you'll find is once you try and light it up there tonight,
Yeah.
it may just take 10, 20 seconds for it to pull the gas through once
Yeah.
I've disconnected it.
Yeah. No problem.
Then we've got your grill pan and hand
Mummy.
grills, this one here,
Mummy.
Okay.
that's your grill lit.
Yeah.
And
There.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
last but not least, your lovely oven.
This bad.
As easy as that. I
Oh,
wish
right,
my
okay
oven
then.
was that clean at home.
Yeah, mine.
And then we have got what they call the pots and pans store below. So it's where you want to put any of your
Yeah.
heavy items or anything lower down.
Okay.
Now there is a plug socket in there which relates to your hob up there.
Right. Okay then.
Okay,
Yeah.
so if that's ever not powering up, 9 out of 10 times
That
you
is-
put the plug in there
yeah.
with a pot and
Okay,
or
then.
something.
You need the ring.
Right,
You need the
Microwave?
ring.
I've never seen a microwave like this, so I've had some fun and games trying to figure this one out. It's as easy as you can just press the timers and then start.
Right. Okay
And off
then.
it goes, and then there's obviously stop there. Or what you can do is just press the start button and it goes up in minutes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the main advice with your microwave,
Oh, take that out.
yeah, don't travel down the road with that in. Main reason being, obviously our roads are nice and smooth, there's no potholes, you don't have to swerve for tractors or
Yeah.
anything. But if you did,
Yeah.
if that jumps out and hits the side, it will crack this sideboard.
Right.
So take it out, wrap it in a towel, stick it in the sink, or you can very simply wedge it underneath there.
Right.
And I tell you what, if you get that to move when you're driving down the road, I'm not coming in a car with you.
Fair enough.
Mummy, look.
What's he doing?
Right. Directional TV aerial. That's the next thing I'll show you. That's it, yeah, I want to go in there. That's it, press the button then. Press the button. Oh, you have to push it. You have to use your thumb, that's it. Go on.